And that in mind, the leadership team at Gig Entertainment Media has been expanded recently with the addition of Gordon Garrett. Gordon comes to us as our CFO. He has 30 years of high-tech and entrepreneurial experience. He has led as a CEO a successful exit for a medical records technology company. He's the Associate Director of the State of Kentucky Small Business Development Center with over 30 consultants who work with him. He's been a consultant to over 100 companies and has raised over $250 million. Gordon is a commensurate professional, provides extremely specific details, very conservative in his approach, and is a tremendous asset to our team. Eddie Huey is our Chief Technology Officer, having spent 20 years in technology, from telecom to audio video to internet, time when he was with CBS. He's been a senior systems analyst at E-Trade. He also has extensive experience in enterprise resource planning and data management at VPI. And most importantly, he is the GEM product architect. And myself, I'm the CEO, James Massa. I was with several high-tech companies before people could spell www in the internet industry. Of those, I've had 3 successful exits or IPOs that I participated in, and then I have had an extensive experience with Cisco Systems, where I started with them when they were only $300 million in size, left when they were $26 billion in size as their executive and vice president for global government solutions. During my time in the industry, I've also been chairman of the Internet Architecture Task Force for the National Security Telecommunications Advisory Committee to the President of the United States. I've actually had that position for 2 different presidents. And in the last 12 years, I've spent time as a C-suite executive for several startups and growth companies. So this is the leadership team that is the most important part that you're betting on in any company. And I believe that we have the experience to be able to not only put together the plan, but then to execute it. Now, every team has an extended team. We have quite an extensive extended team of excellent professionals, top level in each of their different areas, both proficient in architecture or software development organization that we work with. Jim Hawk is not only the chairman of the National Investment Bankers Association, but is the founder of Hanover International, which works with us in investor relations. Andrea Catania is partner over at Shepherd Mullen, very focused on the securities and small cap legal market. Abe Pafford is our general counsel. Bob Anello is working with us for SEC compliance. Mark Getz is a certified public accountant. Lou Grassi of Grassi & Company for PCAOB auditing. And then we have our marketing partners that we are working with as we launch our products. So again, very extensive, extended team. GEM's mission is to respond to the evolving market demands regarding distribution and consumption of content. And in particular, we have high expertise in video technology. And it's that technology that I'm focused on as we bring products to the market. The 3 products for 3 different markets that we have today are the following. We have Cellfield Blue, something which we call Viewer, and something we call Cellfield Red. Now, these are 3 different markets, and the best way to show you the focus of them is to actually show you the product. The product is available in the Apple Store today. The first product, Cellfield Blue, provides an easy-to-use method for businesses and their professionals and the influences in those ecosystems to deliver simultaneous streaming content. So let's take, for example, one of the key markets, which is real estate. Another is vehicle sales. And the third, by the way, is venue proposals for hospitality. Let's look at an example for real estate.
Hello, and welcome to the virtual in-house tour of this NYC apartment. 2 floors, 684 square feet, located in the heart of the Lower East Side. It's equipped with 1 bed, 1.5 bath, all recently renovated. As you can see on the first floor, we have our kitchen with an eat and breakfast counter.
That's a great example of how realtors can use the video Cellfield Blue technology to be able to more effectively show their offerings to the market. The next video and video technology, which we are offering to the market, is a product named Viewer. Viewer enables content distributors, whether it be Hulu or the NFL or an in-corporation distribution, or content viewers, who are the people consuming all that's being sent out across the airwaves and across the internet, the ability to view personalized combinations of content. And what does that mean? It means multiple simultaneous streams of both video and other content being observed and interacted with at the same time. Let me give you an example.
You don't want to screw this one. 8 minutes, 42 seconds left, taking a face off in your offensive zone.
You see the video. You see the announcer, which is someone who's talking about their favorite area. You see the ongoing set of information that's here. And you could have multiple types of video streams occurring
3 times in the past 4 years.
At the same time. This type of video and video windowing, you could have templates for any type of event. You could have 3 football games going on at the same time. You could have Dancing with Stars and the Voice at the same time and still be doing a chat. You could be playing multiple games. All those types of things can either be put in a template and sent out from the content distributor, or they can be viewed and set up by the consumer of the video. And the third part is we take these video and video technologies and we place them into a social media platform that is a combination of elements of the Facebook, LinkedIn, and Match.com into one. And we call this Selfio Red. Let me just kind of give you a real quick highlight of this.
Welcome to the Selfio culture, a social networking community where millennials matter. Your face can be seen. Your voice can be heard. Eat the culture. Join the culture. You are the culture.
So we have a platform that appeals to particularly the millennials because they're so focused on video and being able to express themselves and have their voices heard, that the combination of our ability to have a source video as well as a video you're creating and have them superimposed on each other and playing simultaneously is quite attractive to them. So again, the mission is to respond to the evolving market demands regarding distribution and consumption of content. We do that through these 3 products. Now, this is an award-winning picture-in-picture video and video technology. This was recognized by the Best Social Network mobile application in 2017 when we were just coming out with the core technology. And we've now evolved that technology into the 3 product offerings that you see. Our primary focus right now in the market is the Selfio product. The Selfio product has a business-to-business strategy, which we call Selfio Blue, focused on 3 key vertical markets: vehicle sales, and 39 million used cars are sold each year, and we have an opportunity to capture a percentage of that market every vehicle sold. For home sales, well over 6 million homes sold every year, and for venue proposals, almost 50 million proposals occur every year, where a video content saying why this particular venue would be attractive, what's great about this particular home that you're trying to sell, or what the characteristics are of this vehicle that make it different than others and the great value, are all enhanced through the video and video Selfio technology. And then in the Selfio Red, which is more of our mass market appeal to the market, it's more of a business to consumer, primarily focused on millennials. And there's 6 areas of interest that we focus on with that: travel, fashion, relationships, fitness and food, finance, and then sports and entertainment. So each of these products are the same technology, but how they're applied into the different markets and how we monetize them differs. Monetization of your product is what it's all about. We have a multi-layered approach to revenue generation with advertising, in-app purchasing, Selfio membership levels, and each of these are able to be used in both Selfio Blue and Selfio Red for a strategy. The net result of this, very conservative numbers using industry standard numbers for how much it costs to acquire, how much churn rate you have, what you can charge for the different types of features, on, is we believe that we can start in year one with about 300,000 users that are engaged users. An engaged user opens the app at least once per week, and that will steadily grow at a conservative rate over 5 years to nearly 600 million users. And what we are 21 million users and $600 million of revenue. And what I am showing you here is our projections at 50% what we really have in our pro forma. So we're looking at engaged users of nearly 21 million at year 5 and revenues of almost 600 million with profitability, because it's a highly profitable app, at over 300 million in year 5. One of the great things about our approach to market is it's something we can validate in one market and scale to others. We have engaged partners in different cities, particularly CBS as a large media outlet, which has a lot of digital outlets as well. And we've already piloted our marketing efforts in Boston. And we can take that successful effort, augment it with additional marketing, and then place it in each of the different markets of interest for us. So we don't have to cover the whole world at once. We can be very focused. We can learn what's working best. We can move to the next market and continue to have incremental improvement and continued success with that. Now, the rates that you saw in this slide here with revenues is all based on very linear, steady growth. We can enhance that through specific marketing with partners like CBS and other venues like South by Southwest, the film and concert venues that are so popular. Now, we have looked at a March Madness approach where we would be able to partner with CBS, have our self-fuel product on the brackets themselves. We've looked at the South by Southwest film concerts with the tens of thousands of users there, where we could have our people in the concerts being able to share and show the value of using self-fuel at a venue, something like this. And we see this as spikes to the growth rate. The growth rate that we are projecting in our pro forma, very steady growth. We can add gasoline to the fire by having these types of marketing campaigns. It's all funding driven as to whether we have those. And then we also have a key play with influencers. Now, some of our partners already have influencers on contract, so we can naturally access them when we partner with our partners like CBS. Other influencers are working with us already. I'd like to point out that this couple of young ladies here already have 1 million followers on Twitter. They do a fantastic job. We have a handful of other different creators who have been pushing the envelope for us and showing us what features are needed in order to be able to engage on the social media platforms. And so it's a 3-pronged approach. It's our organic growth, it's our marketing efforts, and it's our influencers. Now, there are 2 other products in the queue. Viewer product, which was the middle one that you saw at the very beginning with the multi-hockey, multi-screen view, and another play called GigaNet TV, which is essentially the viewer product, but from the content distributor's perspective, where they create templates for events and then sell those templates to their users so that the users can have